It is another week of Bona Fide or Bogus. 5 fresh potential facts. You know the drill by now. We're into week 16. So you know how it goes by now. We figure it out. It's our own beyond belief. Are these true? Are these not? Will there be cats? I don't know. But we're going to find out together. All right. Here we go. We are going to figure these out. No cats yet. So we're going to see how many cats decide to show up today, this week. I don't know. Probably both. They'll push their way in. I don't know. Had a good week last week, 4-1. I'm going to see if I can get at least a little bit close to that. I always feel like, there's a big fall coming. But no, we're going to stay positive this week. Stay positive. Don't know why I'm telling you. I should be telling me. Potential fact. Number 1. A team of students from Johns Hopkins University has created an edible tape to hold your burrito together. I am like 99% sure that I have seen this as an actual thing. And I hope this is not an instance where they're like, oh, it's a team of students from Yale, or it's a team of students from, wherever. And instead, but I'm pretty sure that I've seen that. I'm going to go ahead and say that that is a bona fide fact. I am very, very sure that I've seen it. So I'm willing to put it down and say bona fide. Because who doesn't need an edible tape to put your burrito and hold it together? Since we don't have tape that will, hold your mental state together, just got to hold it together. Take some tape. We might as well have some for burritos. So we're going bona fide. This, since I don't have a cat to check, to bounce my ideas off of or bounce my thoughts off of, I'm going to have to do it solo. So bona fide. Potential fact number 2. Walking in a crosswalk while texting is illegal in Hawaii. I don't know if that feels like one of those, dumb enough to be true facts. It feels like it's one of those, believe it or not, like everybody always, there's that famous one that's like, it's illegal to have an ice cream sandwich in your back pocket in some Kentucky city. I don't know. Walking in a crosswalk while texting is illegal in Hawaii. It seems like there's a trick in there. Like there are no crosswalks like there's interstates in Hawaii, even though they don't connect to any other state. I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and say bogus on that. I feel deep down in my gut, I feel like it's probably true, but I feel, I don't know, where I'm torn. That one I'm very torn on because it seems like that could be true. I mean, they all seem like they could be true. That's the struggle of this game. That is the full-on struggle of this game, is that every single one of them could be true. I don't know. All right, I'm going bogus with that one. I'm going to go out on a limb. It might cost me. I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to say bogus. Potential fact number 3. You should never put toilet paper on a toilet seat as a barrier because it poses more health risks than just sitting down without a barrier. This question, depending on how it turns out, is going to make a lot of people very uncomfortable and very unhappy. There will be a lot of people yelling at the screen if this turns out to be true. I thought that I heard that the paper is more porous than the actual seat itself. That they say that there's more, it transfers bacteria and whatever easier to the skin than the seat itself, which you can't pay me enough money to just sit to raw dog a public toilet seat. That's just, that ain't me. But something tells me I have that like that nagging voice in my head that says, yeah, you've read that before and that's true, which has led me astray in the past, but we're going to go with it anyway. I'm going to go ahead and say that that is a bona fide fact. I don't know. We're just going to go ahead and guess it. Potential fact number 4. Soil bandits in California steal thousands of tons of fertile topsoil worth millions of dollars each year, exchanging their stolen dirt for drugs. Is there a lot of money in dirt? Soil bandits in California stealing fertile topsoil. Is soil bandit an industry? Like, is that a real industry? That seems kind of fictitious. And how would they know that they're exchanging? I don't know. That just seems kind of fake. It seems, I just don't, like something about it just does not sit well with me. It does not seem legitimate. Soil bandits. No, I'm going to go ahead and just say bogus. Some of them are easier to pick out for me than others of just garbage. Now, I might be wrong. That might be completely true, and I might look like an idiot that I'm so naive that I don't think that soil banditry is a real industry, but I don't see it. I don't see it. So we're going to go ahead and say bogus on that one, which leads us to our 5th and final question. Potential fact. I keep calling them questions, but they are potential fact. Hormel, the maker of Spam, sued Jim Henson for naming one of his Muppet characters, the chief of the native island pigs from Muppet Treasure Island, Spam. Like ma'am, but spam. Gosh, that's funny. And I feel like that's probably true because number one, you can sue anybody for anything here in America. Doesn't mean you're going to win, but you can sue it. Never had Spam. Personally, never had Spam, but it has nothing to do with the question. Just thought I'd throw out an interesting fact about myself. That seems like it could be legitimate. The chief of the native island pigs for Muppet Treasure. It's been a long time since I've seen Muppet Treasure Island. It's been a long, long time, several decades. I'm just going to take a shot in the dark. And usually they do have funny, witty names. Some of these Muppets do. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to plant my flag on Team Bona Fide for that one. That just sounds legitimate enough that it could be, because I'm sure that if that character is a female, if it is a woman, then that would make more sense because it's written like ma'am, like you saw it in when the graphic popped up, but it looks like ma'am. So that's what we're gonna say. I'm gonna say bona fide, and now it's time for a recap, and we're gonna keep score. So here we go. Before I reveal all of these answers, make sure to like and subscribe and comment your score. Once I get through with this, tell me how you did, and share this with somebody that you think might enjoy it. If there's somebody in your life that likes trivia, share it with them. So let's go through it. First one. A team of students from Johns Hopkins University has created an edible tape to hold your burrito together. Sounds delicious and functional. I thought that was bona fide. It is bona fide. It is called Tasty Tape. Tastee is an edible tape for wraps, burritos, gyros, and other foldable concoctions. It's a win. I'm pretty sure at some point I saw a picture of it. In one of my weird, it was like a long time ago though. That was many years ago. All right. Walking in a crosswalk while texting is illegal in Hawaii. I said that was bogus. It is bona fide. It is also against the law to touch a sea turtle in Hawaii, whether or not you are simultaneously texting in a crosswalk. I said when I picked bogus, that it felt like it could be bona fide, but this is where it starts to fall off the rails for me, because usually once I get one wrong, they all just start to tumble. You should never put toilet paper on a toilet seat as a barrier because it poses more health risks than just sitting down without a barrier. There's a lot of people right now that are bracing themselves to see what the answer to this one is. I said it was bona fide. It is bogus. By using toilet paper as a barrier, you are neither increasing nor decreasing the risk of spreading germs. Just wash your hands. We're 1 and 2. See, that's what happens. Is I start falling off. It starts falling off the wheels. Like the wheels start coming off. I don't like it. Soil bandits in California steal thousands of tons of fertile topsoil worth millions of dollars each year, exchanging their stolen dirt for drugs. I said that sounded ludicrous, ridiculous, unbelievable. And I said it was bogus. It is bogus. America's only dirt raiders are centuries of plowing, wind, and erosion. All right, we're 2 and 2. I am 2 and 2. I gotta stop saying we like there's anybody else here right now. There's no cats here. Nobody to help me. So I am 2 and 2, which brings us to our final question. Final potential fact. Hormel, the maker of Spam, sued Jim Henson for naming one of his Muppet characters the chief of the native island pigs from Muppet Treasure Island. Spam. I said it was bona fide. I'm a little afraid to flip this over because if I'm wrong, then it's going to be a loss versus so good last week. I did so good last week, and I said it was bona fide. It is bona fide. It's not Spam. Hormel lost, but both parties spent millions of dollars fighting that case. So we ended up 3 and 2, which seems to be like my most common result is going 3 and 2, which is okay because that's still above the 50-50 line, which is good. So if I can be the 50-50 lines here, if I can be somewhere here, I'm okay with it. So tell me how you did, and make sure to check back next week when I get 5 more potential facts. We run it back again. Might have help, might not. I don't know. It's crazy in here. We don't know. It's always just variable. So make sure to join me for what is sure to be a bona fide good time.